All right, Marlon Wayans. He got to be up there in age, 51. Going through baby mama drama. Is my baby mama. Baby mama drama. I've seen posts where the woman said she need more than 18,000 a month. She don't want to work. I don't know. Shit, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Um, I feel like you got to be better. You got to be better. You got to be better. And at 51 years old, man, you having a baby out here with a woman that you don't plan on staying with. Um, you can't feel bad for these dudes no more. You can't feel bad for these dudes, especially at 51. And we talk about you know, how women, how these elder women in our black community raising these hoes. They raise grooming these women to be young girls to be hoes. And we've seen the effects of teen pregnancies going back as far as the 70s, being real prominent, and we still have teenage girls still getting pregnant because they want to be on the government, they want to be attached to dudes, they want dudes to take care and pay for them. Um, and I knew somebody was telling me that, oh, yeah, get on Section 8 and do this. I'm like, you don't want that. Like, you just turn 18, you can go show you how to build some credit. You can go do it on your own. But you got women that coming out the game, it's coming out of high school with babies, and they want to be a part of the government assistance, man. And that's why you need male figures right then and there. Male not it's gonna tell you don't want to be a part of that. You go do this, that, and the third, you're gonna win. But ain't no excuse for these dudes no more, bro. No matter how good raw sex is, but it really ain't no excuse for a 51-year-old dude. It's no excuse for a lot of these dudes out here to be getting trapped with these women and all the information and intel and how logical men are supposed to be. We shouldn't be getting caught up in this. We're logical. Especially him. He shouldn't be getting caught up in this. Too smart. Too smart. Too articulate, too funny, too talented. The Marlon Wayans goes off on the title baby mother following fraternity lawsuit. He too, man, come on, man. And a lot of these young guys are waking up. They are. 60% of dudes, men out here don't even got kids. A large amount of them is sustaining from sex. And that's interesting because you can pay for it now. And they choose it. Oh, I'm just gonna play a video game. I'm gonna focus on myself, get money, do this, do that. I'm proud of y'all brothers, man. But we got to do better, man. In these situations right here, we are doing better. But we 51 years old, man. I can't blame her. You got to know your audience. You got to know at 51 he could try to spot a sack chaser. Marlon Wayans not happy with current fraternity lawsuit for Brittany Moreland, the woman who brings it against him. The comedian went off an entitled baby mother in a recent conversation with the Shade Room. He said, quote, "It's a classic case, good loving, responsible father shelling out over $18K a month for 1-year-old. An entitled woman decides she wants more." He said in an exclusive interview. The 51-year-old compared the situation to a woman who's receiving much less specifically in his own family, saying, "My mom and them would have lost their mind for 2K." um, he felt especially excited about the situation because of how active he was in his 1-year-old's daughter's life compared to other fathers who do far less. Quote, all these women having to drag men to court who pay nothing towards their children, and here a woman who gets a doctor's salary says it isn't enough. He said the Scary Movie actor reminded the Shade Room that he had 2 children before this, but never encountered these issues. And like I continue to say, bro, when you in those situations where when you in those situations where you know where where you just you do everything for the baby mama, y'all get on the good terms or whatever, and then you say no one time, or she see you moved on with another woman, she gonna run down there, even though she might end up getting less than what you giving her. They're not logical, they're emotional. you know Come on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand. They're emotional. Even though she probably would come up with more than 18K a month by him being there. You know what I'm saying? She probably would come up with more than 18K a month, and he just making sure she good, paying her bills, giving her some bread, whatever like that. She like, nah, I'm gonna go through the system. They gonna take about 30-20% of it, and we gonna be good. I'm telling y'all, man, it's a wild game out here. When you're dealing with women, they don't deal in logic. They deal with an emotion. They deal in emotion, man. So that's one thing y'all got to remember. They deal in emotion. So it's basically how they feeling. So even if he was handling this business, he being there, all that. This is why a lot of dudes just choose not to be involved, because it doesn't make a difference. Because when you don't want to be involved, then they want to fiend for your love, and they want to do everything right to get you involved. When you are involved, then they want to abuse and use you. They want to abuse and use you, but really you can't even get mad. You can't even get mad about it because he 51 years old. Why you still going through this shit? He said, I'm a good man with a good heart, strong sense of responsibility, but I refuse to be used and discredited. Marlon started. Many people were caught off guard by the fact Wayans had a daughter at all, and he explained how he operates in social media climate. Let me see real quick. Hold on. He said, also mentioned that Brittany Moore suggests that she be awarded visitation rights, that he be awarded visitation rights, and asks if he plans to fight for the joint custody. He said, do you pay that money per month and be called a visitor? Marlon asked, do you do the math? This is delusional. I will let lawyers and God do what they do. I'll be creating, sorry, that's my dog. I'll be creating the art of a broken heart. I got nothing but love, even when it's bad and it's good. I mean, that's just the way the system is, man. That's why a lot of dudes is abstaining from sex and abstaining from having babies with women, man. The system don't do you no good, bruh. You don't do you no good, and she can make up a lie. You put her hands on her and all this, and then get a restraining order. You can't see the kid. None of that, bro. It don't make sense. Well, all the dudes that don't do nothing, all the dudes that don't want nothing to do with the baby, they chasing them, they following them. When they want to hit it, they can hit it and leave and go as they please. They ain't got to deal with none of that shit. So where's the incentive to join the game? If I do the right thing, it's the wrong thing. If I do the wrong thing, it's the right thing. If I don't play at all, I'm much more happier. He said, you talking to a black man that put a dress on, he said during the interview in a real 92.3. That conversation to me is, he's talking about the dress situation. So, but also it was said that she don't want to work. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that part up. It was said that she don't want to work. Yeah. It was said that she don't want to work. Come on, man. It was said that she don't want to work. So yeah, it was said that she don't want to work. And the other two daughters come from two other people from the same woman. I'm trying to find a part where it said that she don't even want to work. So hold on. Let's see if we can pull this part up. Here we go. So in addition to paternity documents, Brittany Moreland, the lady who got the baby, who was listed as unemployed graduate student in California, submitted income expenses declaration as an unemployed graduate student. She states part of her monthly expenses goes towards providing clothes for the minor. What kind of clothes for $18,000? According to documentation, 34-year-old Axel spends 95% of the time with me and 5% of the time with the other parent. He said Moore is requesting $2,000 per month from Wayans for child care so she can continue working. Okay, she do want to go to work. So Man, at the end of the day, dog, he did this to himself. He did this to himself, man. And hopefully things in this situation, man, hopefully, you know, you know, hopefully, things in this situation, man, is like somebody can learn from this, bro. Hopefully somebody can learn from this. So um we'll fuck around and find out. Excuse my language, but he's too old to be going through this. He's too old to be going through this, but it is what it is. She probably got a whole side of the story. He did this, he did that. But it just seemed like when you're an active father, when the relationship didn't work, um when you're an active father, when the relationship didn't work, it just stayed more harder on them. When you don't want you're not active, you don't want them to do whatever you ducking and dodging and hitting when you want to hit it. Seem like, it works out better for you. Unfortunately, that's just the way it seemed like the game go. That's what it seemed like the game go. And that's the funny thing about dealing with women. Everything, holding doors open, being nice, being respectable, pronunciating, being a good guy, it works against you. Okay? It works against you. Doing all the wrong shit, you know what I'm saying? Dogging them out, hitting it, not texting them back till you want it again. That make them want you even more. I had a girl tell me I ghosted her for some months, and she told me that turned her on. She said, "Ooh, that did something to me." That's just the way women are, bro. Everything you think that other women, that your mother, your aunt, your sisters, try to tell you that they want flowers and all that shit, is not true. You got to find the line between kind of being a gentleman. It's a thin line between being a gentleman and being a sucker. Listen to me. It's a thin line between being a gentleman and being a sucker. You got to find it. You got to be just enough of a gentleman, and you got to be just enough and not being a damn sucker. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can't get too attached. You can't beg. You can't let them know you want it more than they want it. You know? And this is why dudes that win, that are desired by women, they got options. They got options. Options allow you to give women just enough attention where I'm fitting you in my schedule. So check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, Spotify, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.